everyone and welcome to my home. Welcome, this is the entrance hall. I think this is a very typical German home from the late 50s, early 60s as they built it for families. But I do live here by myself together with my little doggy over there. That's Bilbo, and this is Fero, the dog of from my mom. My mom is actually doing the camera work today. Thank you very much.
I hope I do it well.
You do. So this is the entrance. This is where I hang my clothes and also the clothes for the dogs and leashes. And I use this backpack for my longer walks with the dog. And over here there is my biggest aquarium that I do have. If you've seen my other videos, you already know that I'm really obsessed with aquariums. This is 120 liters, about 120 liters, I guess. And this picture over here, this is an art print from a picture of Charles R. Knight. This is a very famous painting. You'll see this painting in almost every dinosaur book of my childhood. And it's really an artist I do admire. I like his pictures very, very much. And this artwork over here, this is also a print. It's from Mamadou Diakhaté, and a friend of our family is also a friend of these artists, and he's coming from Senegal and lives in Senegal and also Germany. And this over here, these fishies, I got from another friend as a present. If we go over here, we go to the living room, but we will go over here and I'll show you the entrance to the garden, the backyard. And here's a small balcony, and then there are on this side stairs down to the garden. And this is my wardrobe. It's a real mess. Here I hang all my jackets and the shoes. It's really, really messy here. And over here is the bathroom. This is really interesting. There was no toilet in the bathroom when I moved in, and the toilet was separated here with no sink. So we changed it. This is very, very much better with the entrance to the garden. And this is the bathroom. I guess it's just a normal bathroom with a shower, a sink, and here I keep some utensils like makeup and things like that. I'm not very much into things like that. I don't have much of this. So this toilet. And that's everything here in the bathroom. Yes, it is. And over here, this is my workspace, my office, or yeah, keep my books. This is really crowded because this plants here, this palm and these bromelia here, they're normally not here, they are in the living room. But this little guy here, he likes to eat the soil, and I keep the plants here with the door closed since he forgets this habit. I hope he forgets it someday. I keep my books here, and this is my workspace with all my documents for taxes and insurances and things like that. This is just a normal office, a bit messy, I guess. Someday I will show you my books. I'd like to have a book tour with every books I have, and my book collection is not really big today because there are also the audio books, you know, and all the digital books you can have. But I keep these books because I really love them. And over here is the kitchen. There is no door because it is in the cellar. It is much more comfortable to not have the door here. The window is behind you, and we have to be careful. There is a look directly to the neighbors, so we are careful that no one sees the neighborhood. Yes, this is the kitchen. Here's a small cabinet inside the wall. Here is some food. I try not to buy too much, but it looks a bit messy, I know. And over here is just a normal kitchen cabinet, cups for tea and coffee, glasses, and here's some more glassware of milk, sugar, tea, coffee, things like that. bit more spices. I love my spices. It's too much, I know. And also here some normal cabinets. And this is a handout from the government. Every citizen gets one. It's because we live directly at the North Sea here, and there's also the danger of flood. And this is the siren signal. There are different signals, and this is the instruction what to do if you hear any signal. This is the kitchen cabinet with the stove and the oven. It's just a normal oven. Here inside is a small dishwasher with touchscreen over here. This is very nice. And the garbage bin, and this is just a few kitchen utensils, just normal things, spoons and everything like that, knives and so on. This is a fridge with a freezer and the fridge. This is a small freezer and the fridge, not really organized, but everything is there. And typically for a German house, the fridge would be inside one of these cabinets, these built-in cabinets, but I decided I need to have more space for work, more working space there, so I got a separate fridge. I think this is better. And over here, this is what you need in a kitchen. That's my aquarium with the platyfish, and a small shelf over here. I guess my grandfather built this shelf. Yes, my grandfather. And we also have it in the kitchen. My mom had it in her kitchen, now I have it. And in this shelf over here, I keep some vegetables, fruits, towels, bread, and things like that. Here there is some coffee and porridge and things for breakfast. That's it. Now we go to the living room. And over here, this is the living room. This is the biggest room in the whole house. This is the dining area. Over there is the chill out area. I'll show you later. Behind me there are some more aquariums. And this is my area for my musical instruments. The sound here, this is because this is a wooden floor, and beyond this floor there is the cellar. So this is always like you are walking on a ship or something like that. And this is the musical area. I do play African drums. This is my drum set with the dundun, sanban and kenkeni. This particular kind of playing the drum set is very European, not really African. It also has a small bell, which is typical for Africa. And this is the djembe, the guitar and ukulele. And this sanban here is my mother's. Sometimes we practice together. And that's because the drum is here. And over there, this is the dulcimer. A friend of mine built it by himself. I have shown you this in one of my vlogs. I think my first vlog was it. And these are my cabinets. I think typical cabinets for a living room, lots of knickknacks inside. But I also do have here some of my curiosities from natural history and things like that. If you like to have a tour with more details from a particular room or a particular cabinet, you can write it down in the comments. And over here there are some more dinosaurs. These are the these from the UK. These are collectibles. I really like them. They're so sweet, so cute. And also some aquarium related things. My favorite book, Lord of the Rings, of course. And this is my paludarium. I used to keep these little frogs inside there, but now there are no animals, but some snails are here. This is a small aquarium with some shrimps. And over here is the dining area. Oh, this is my recorder, I forgot. It's drying here. The window is facing to the street. The garden is on the other side of the house. I have some plants here. I like especially bromelia and these tillandsia. And over here is the chill out area with the couch, sofa, and over there is the TV. This is the second window of the living room. It's the same side, facing the same side like the kitchen window. Well, the chill out area as you saw, and this is my TV. I don't like this big screen, so I have this smaller TV here. I keep some DVDs inside here, some CDs and things like that. This is the stereo. I know this is not really a good idea for the boxes. Can be done better, but it's okay for me. And this is also the chill out area for the dogs. They have here a small space with a small blanket, and this is his bed over there. There are some toys, and they also have a bowl with water here. And so this is the area where they can play and sleep and things like that. And inside this cabinet here I keep some things for my crafts. I do like crocheting and cross stitching and all this stuff I keep here. And here are also some scarves and things like that, these little thingies. And this is just a decoration area. That's it for the living room. We have this door here. There goes downstairs to the cellar. I have some shopping bags here and things like that. And inside the cellar is the central heater and the oil tanks and washing machine and things like that. I don't know how good you can see this on the video, but this is all made of wood. I have lots of wood here in the house. The doors are made of wood, lots of ceilings made of wood, and lots of the floors, and also these stairs. But the people who lived here in this home before me, before I came here, they did not treat it really well. There are lots of holes and scratches and old paint and things like that. So I did my best, but I do not have many woodcraft skills, so this is it. And I'll show you the stairs. Come over here. So this is the stairs. As you can see, I did my best, but that's all. There are big holes. There was all nails inside these steps, and there was a big carpet glued on top of it, and it was a real mess. That's the best we could do. This is also pretty typical for a house from this area, late 50s, 60s. This was very modern, these kind of glass bricks. I do like it. Most people say they don't, but I like it, and these are here for safety reasons, because it's not allowed to have a normal window in front of the stairs. So it's just for safety reasons, and I really like it. So here I do have some decorations, and this calendar are some pictures of Mamadou Jacquetti. This is from an artist nearby, and I did this by myself, and well, that's it for the staircase. This is the first floor landing with the small gallery here. These are also pictures from Mamadou Jacquetti, and these are the only originals. And the friend of our family gave them to me when I was a child. And these are some instruments that don't belong to me. They belong to a friend of mine, and he is a drumming teacher and keeps some things here because I've got the space. And this is a banner for our drumming band, and maybe you can guess what it means. These are photos of my late doggy. This is Paul. If you've seen my older vlogs, you know him. The feather is here because he liked to collect feathers. And these pictures are about 4 or 5 years old. He was not blind on these pictures, but he got blind after that. And these pictures were taken by a friend of mine, and she gave them to me for my birthday. And over here behind this door there's a small space for my clothing and my shoes. I like to wear high heels, but since the operation I can't wear them anymore. I don't know if I should donate them or what to do with them. It's an emotional thing, and I'm not sure about that. And over here, this is the hobby room and also the room where guests can sleep, guest room. Here there's a bed and some space for books, more books. This is the bed, my mother did this blanket. And I have here some work that's never ending. I don't know if this will be finished someday, maybe. And over here I have some books and my old instruments, my old guitar and my old ukulele, some lot of the rings figurines. There are also some other figurines like this Playmobil time machine from Back to the Future, some vintage Muppet figurines, some older books from Jim Henson, and my Turtle comic books. I love these are the originals, and Walking Dead Compendium and things like that. And over here I have some more crafts. This is my sewing machine, and here are all these utensils I need. Also utensils for felting are inside here and all things like that. And this is my hobby desks. I do some watercolors here, and I also started some gouache, just a bit experimental. Yes, this is one of my favorite hobbies. Here's some more utensils for watercolors, and over here I have this small Barbicusa. This is not in the best condition. I have to wait a bit if it's grown out. Some books over here, and this is the Star Wars area. I'm not much into brick building, but I needed this one here, the Falcon. This was really fun. And these are some other figurines, and these are the vintage My Little Pony figurines. These two are the originals and the others are the new ones, but they made it just like the originals were. And now I show you the last room. It's the bedroom. So the bedroom is over here. So this is not a queen size bed. It's 1.40 meters, so a bit smaller. I don't know what it's called. Over there is my dressing table. It is an old sewing table, but I use it as a dressing table. And over there I have some jewelry. I don't have much. I usually wear the same every day. And a side table, and this wooden table here, I like it very much. A friend of our family gave it to my father before he died last year. And yellow roses, these are my favorite flowers. And over here is my small low-tech aquarium. I also showed it in a vlog. There are some shrimp in here. And this is my window with the orchids. This is going to bloom soon. And these orchids I got as a present from a friend. They are blooming every year in wintertime. This is kind of my spiritual area. This dream catcher is from my mother. She made it. And this table has some of my animals, the fox and the bear and things like that, a candle. And my fishes, of course, and sharks. They're special animals for me. And over here, this is an old aquarium that can't contain any water anymore. So I used it as a plant terrarium with some ferns and bromelia, tillandsia, and things like that. There are no animals in there, but a few small snails, maybe, and that's it. In this area I hang my dressing gown. I love this. I wear it all the morning. And this chair I use just for clothes. And here are some other decorations, some things that's very special for me. For example, these little doggies over there. They are with me all my whole life, I guess. I think they were in my room when I was a baby. Is this right? Yeah? Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, give it a like or subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you next time. Bye!